Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about anti-aging. Aging is a dynamic, irreversible process that affects all individuals. Humans have been interested in staying youthful since the beginning of time. The importance of anti-aging has shifted from just extending lifespan to increasing health span. Traditional Oriental herbal therapy has a long history in Asian nations, and it possesses anti-aging characteristics that may help with aging-related illnesses. Traditional Oriental medicine is successful because of its wide range of natural active substances, diverse therapeutic targets, and variety of treatment modalities. This video will discuss different kinds of herbs that deploys plant species, characteristics, active ingredients, pharmacological effects, and mechanisms of action of anti-aging and aging-related diseases. Our role today is to answer most of your questions regarding anti-aging. Today we have Dr. Raymond, who is the leading doctor at Jaseng Hospital of Korean Medicine. He's going to discuss with us everything about anti-aging from an experienced medical point of view. Hi, I'm Ume. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel so the next time you'll be updated with our new releases. What are some of the causes of aging that could make the aging process faster?
This is a difficult question. It's a very difficult question. Okay. I would say I've seen patients, you look at them and you say, this gentleman or this lady looks like 60 years old. Then you ask, how old are you? 85. So you ask yourself, what happened? What is he doing? You get interested. Yeah? You ask, what's your lifestyle? What are you doing? No, I don't. I eat what I want. I drink my wine every day.
Yes.
I smoke some cigarettes every day. I do whatever I want, but looks young. I think one main issue is for sure genetics. If the genes give them body which revives and sustains itself very well, then I think that's the biggest cause. Or the other side, when you see the parents, grandparents, and so they died usually with 50 or 60 years because of all kinds of disease, then usually the aging process of those people is also faster. Okay. Aging means at the end that they get also diseases. Aging is not just how many wrinkles I have. It's a process that involves the whole body. It involves the organs, all the organs, and the skin, which we look at when you say aging. The skin is only the most obvious part. So aging, what causes aging faster? Of course, if your lifestyle is completely stressed, usually those people age faster. Also the health condition gets worse easily. Because when you are stressed, a lot of hormones are released, like stress hormones. You might know adrenaline,
yes,
or cortisol. So those are the main hormones related to stress. But for instance, those hormones, when they are released a lot, of course, they kind of increase the heartbeat, blood pressure. So the stress we get nowadays is because too much work. We have to do it now. And this produces also a lot of stress hormones are released. And those hormones also increase the level of sugar in the blood, for instance, but also increases the level of oxygen, because more blood then means in the end also more oxygen. The cells need oxygen as a nutrition. Exactly. So if there is more oxygen and more sugar in the blood, and the body doesn't move, so it doesn't consume all this additional energy, that means it stays somewhere, especially when it comes to oxygen, which is very essential. But if you have too much oxygen, it's very toxic.
If it's stocked,
these free radicals. So that's usually because of too much stress hormones are released, and the body doesn't consume this kind of energy that's here, that's there. Right. So those kind of, even oxygen, as it is very toxic, if it's too much of that, it kind of attacks inside the cell certain particles of the cells. Rather than help to work it properly, it kind of do the opposite. So the cells change more easily. Damaged in what sense? Or the DNA inside slightly get damaged because of that. And then they are reproducing the cells, producing and reproducing all cells in a period of time. So those cells, the next generation of cells have a little bit tiny damages in their cells, yeah, and that goes on and on and on. And of course, this in the end, the result is aging, yeah, because everything is getting weaker. How we can stop it?
Yes, or reverse it.
Or reverse it. First of all, be happy. No stress. I think no stress. No stress and a good lifestyle means good food, because if we eat a lot of low quality food, that also produces stress. Those are toxins for our body. The processed food contain a lot of chemicals, preservatives to make the taste better, salt, sugar, fats, saturated fats, all this kind of stuff. When it comes in our body, the body has to kind of get rid of this stuff because we don't need it. It's a toxin for us. So the more toxin we get into our system, the more the body gets stressed, the liver gets stressed, and in the end, it also influences how the cell works. Of course, it also influences how young we stay and keep and healthy we stay.
Yeah.
So the anti-aging, it starts there. We have to do proper eating, and of course we need movements. If we have stress, we need more movements in order to use this oversupply of energy that otherwise becomes toxic in our system. And we need exercise. We need a good quality of food. We need also good air, because another toxin what we get into our body is through the air pollution. And so that's basically the best we can do, not just to stay healthy, but also to stay young.
Okay. Last question. So because, doctor, you work in the field of traditional medicine, how is traditional medicine used as an anti-aging medication, for example? It's a very interesting field, traditional medicine, and especially for me also interesting, besides of acupuncture and the idea of energy flow through the body, the meridians and acupoints, which we can regulate. That's a very interesting approach. But for me, very interesting is the power of nature, as we call it. And the power of nature is medication. This kind of herbs and roots outside in the nature, which everything has a different smell, a different taste, color, and a different effect when it gets in our system. This kind of knowledge accumulated over thousands of years, how to use the different herbs to find out what does it do in our system, and then also to try to combine it with other herbs in order to get synergies out of it, increase the effect or widen the effect. This kind of approach is for me very interesting, and also for anti-aging, the same principle. We look into the system, we check the organ function, do some pulse diagnosis that gives us a clue how the different organs in the system works. So we find out how does the system work, and if there are some weak points, we try to support it with herbs that works on this part. So by this we can really adjust, regulate, harmonize the system, and the better harmonized the system is, the better the organs work, the immune system works, and the skin gets more, if you want, lubricated, if you use the right herbs. So you look younger, you look more healthy. That's how we approach actually with traditional medicine. So we are trying to increase the state of health by itself, rather than just treat diseases, improve the health. Or improve the performance of the body. Exactly.
And by this, basically, when the body is healthy, the mind is healthy, the young feeling comes by itself. You have more energy, the skin looks better.
So it's
that's what we call youth, more energy and good health.
So it is possible to slow the process?
Absolutely.
Everything is in the nature, we just need to find it and get the advantage of it.
We need to find it and get the right herb at the right time, if you want.
Exactly. All right, that was my last question. Thank you so much, Dr.
It was nice to talk to you.
Very nice. So today we learned many things about anti-aging, and the doctor explained in details everything related to it using Oriental medicine. Thank you for joining us once again today at CloudHospital TV. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and we'll respond to you as soon as possible.